Hi everyone, this is Sean. Please press a like button, subscribe, share. If you've been subscribed, thank you so much for your patronage. In today's video, I'm going to answer or respond to a video request that was made by Max Martinez. He's one of our subscribers. He emailed me this request and he wanted me to check out this security company that's located in the Beverly Hills area that is in California, if you're not from here. And it just, to him, it just looks very sketchy, this Craigslist ad. It's a bit entertaining as well. I'm going to break this ad down by section, and it's going to help you determine in the future whether or not a security company is legitimate or not, or maybe you just need to ask a lot more questions. This ad is the most interesting ad that I have ever seen advertised for private security, and I'm glad he sent me this. Guys, if you want to send me anything, if you have a video request and maybe there's a lot more information that you want to provide you're not available to send me through the YouTube platform, you can always send me an email. Okay, so this job pays between $700 to $1,200 cash per shift for off-duty police and retired police only. It's in Beverly Hills. So it says off-duty police and retired police only. And guys, forgive me, I'm coming down with allergies, a cold. I'm coming down with something. So if you hear me cough or take a small break, please excuse me. Okay, this picture right here brought my attention first. I mean, I don't know what this is, if this person is restraining them or I don't know. It just looks very, very strange. My favorite YouTube subscriber or YouTube content creator is Mike Alvarez. I think if he was watching this video, he would immediately tell me that this video this Craigslist ad is cringy as F. And this certainly looks like a cringy photograph right here. I don't know why there's LAPD officers here. I think I know why, but we'll discuss that in a minute. Another LAPD officer, deputy sheriff, Kim Kardashian. I don't understand, you guys. I don't know what police department this is. Maybe you guys know. Let me know. Maybe La Mesa, California Police Department. Again, I don't know. Oh gosh. Okay, we have maybe LAPD with the blue line flag. I don't know who this is. Client. This looks like a porn star, maybe a swimsuit model. Celebrity. Penthouse magazine cover. Hi, Chris. Shauna, my bodyguard, Chris. Shauna Lenny. I don't know who this is, guys. It looks like a pornography star. I don't know what this has to do with recruiting efforts. Okay, so to qualify, you need to have a current police ID or retired police ID, period. We are a 55-year-old company. You get free job placement for off-duty police and retired police. So if you are not retired police or off-duty police, I would imagine that you don't get free job placement. Now, I believe that all job placement most of the time should be free, especially for private security work, especially our entry-level positions. It should be free job placement. This is interesting here. There's been no client lawsuits ever, no injury ever. I've never seen a company advertise that there's been no client lawsuits ever or no injuries ever. It says here, our clients pay us. You, the officer, pay us nothing. Your money is your money. That's what one would think. I mean, it's your money. But why would it be someone else's? And yeah, obviously, our clients pay us. Well, who else do they pay? and then you, the officer, pay nothing. This is just strange, very cringy, like as Mike Alvarez would say. $700 minimum. So this is what you get per shift: $700 minimum, up to $1,200 cash per shift. Whenever you hear the words cash, it's already sketchy. You have to do some more due diligence. It's okay for an employer to pay you cash. I mean, I actually prefer cash. But when somebody's paying you cash, they're not taking out the proper employment taxes, which means you don't get any money entered into Social Security. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, you don't. Your money doesn't go into workers' compensation benefits, doesn't go into Social Security tax at all. So in the end, if you're doing this for 5 or 10 years and thinking that this is going to help with your Social Security credit or any other government credit, you're probably not. Cash pay daily, that is kind of a hassle if you're doing payroll. No BS, cash paid daily. In over 55 years, we've never had an officer get in trouble. Okay. We are not going to contact your agency to verify your current LEO status. So let me comment on this. For law enforcement officers, some of them want to, well, put it this way. Most of the time, in order to have outside employment, you have to have a work permit. If this security agency contacts your law enforcement employer, that's going to alert them. They're going to be wondering, why are you, like, what are you doing? Are you retiring? Are you leaving us? They're going to want to know what exactly that you're doing. So that's why they're publishing here that we're not going to contact your law enforcement agency. It says here we have over 200 current and retired police in our group and can off the record use them to verify your current police officer status. Excuse me, guys. This sounds extremely. This just sounds like one of those like mafia type organizations where there's insiders that can check your status. So guys, I work in California law enforcement. The only way that you can off the record check someone's status really is if one of these 200 current and retired police officers in this group, if they worked with you before, or if they currently work in an organization where you are employed, then yes, they can off the record use and verify. Other than that, this person or one of these 200 people need to have legal access to the post administrator website portion. Post stands for Peace Officer Standards of Training. As administrator, you could enter the database and you can look up your current employees. If you pull out what's called a post profile, you can see whether or not somebody is a current law enforcement officer, and you need to have legal access to do that. But this again just sounds so cringy that there's 200 current and retired police that can verify your status. Here it says, if you are a retired LEO, we will contact your former agency to verify unless one of our current members already knows you. Again, this just seems like it's some mafia or type of organization where insiders can verify your status. Okay. Some of our billionaire and multimillionaire clients are seeking the following immediate job openings. Yes, guys, in order to pay $700 to $1,200 cash a day, I would think that your client would need to be a multimillionaire or a billionaire. I really would like to know where this private patrol operator or this private security company, how are they making money if they're paying you $700 to $1,200 a day? Okay, it says here, make your own schedule, choose your own hours. Okay, that's common. That's a common way of attracting or recruiting new people. You'll be inside of a private gated Beverly Hills Estates, Malibu Estates, or Orange County Estates. These private estates are house sitting, not security. You're house sitting, but you're not security. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to circumvent the licensing process or the license that's needed in order to provide security services. And I also think by reclassifying you as a house sitter, that might circumvent the independent contractor employee status. So if you apply to them and you get hired, it looks like probably be an independent contractor, which is against the Business Professions Code in private security unless there's some type of exemption, unless you're not providing security services. This sounds so sketchy. It says here, with no public contact, that's great. You're not going to have any public contact unless you trip over a burglar. The threat level is several of our clients are trying to be proactive. Current off-duty police and ID only, and retired police with ID only. No security guards, no security guards, and no security guards. So it looks like they don't want security guards. They only want current off-duty police and retired police. Minimum shift is 8 hours. Maximum shift is 12 hours unless there's an emergency. Okay, you're going to need an alternative work week agreement if you want to do this. And that work week agreement needs to be filed with the California Department of Labor, I believe. During the last two riots, we had ODO, that's off-duty officer, law enforcement officers, and retired law enforcement officers making up to $2,400 a day living with their clients during the civil disorder. Some power outages, and will again during the next riot, power outage, or the big one, earthquake. $2,400 a day. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You must follow these instructions or email is automatically deleted and blocked. Guys, Craigslist is actually, it's actually a decent way of recruiting people. I've recruited people, I've advertised on Craigslist, and I've been successful. You just have to know how to do it right. In the past, when I've made Craigslist ads, I actually do the same thing where the instructions have to be followed. If not, then you'll actually be blocked. I've actually done that before, because putting these ads up, you get the most unqualified people that have just these qualifications that have nothing to do with security, and it's almost a full-time job just to screen your applicants. It says here, no phone calls. Some of you smart cops will ask around, and it may take you a minute to figure out who we are. No phone calls, email only. That's common not to have phone calls. I don't know why they're talking about smart cops asking around. Again, that just sounds cringy. Need the full name, phone number, department, years of service, special training, military background if any, and this is a very important and our number one client request. Okay, that's common. Full name, phone number, department, years of service. Okay, this is where it gets really cringy. You must send 4 photos total, 2 in uniform, 1 in a suit, and 1 in tie, 1 shirt or any casual photo. And this is where you're getting these pictures from, maybe, unless they got it off the internet. But I don't think that this matches the qualifications or the requirements, because right here, I mean, this is clearly the Los Angeles County Sheriff's unit. See, it says here, you can send 2 in your uniform photos that do not show your agency name. Just make sure that they are real photos. And then there you want us to reference attach examples in this ad. Okay, that's Los Angeles Police Department. Well, actually, is that school police? No, I think that's LAPD. That is clearly LAPD. LA Sheriff. I don't know what agency this is. I'm thinking maybe La Mesa. And this, I don't know. These pictures, though, you guys. I guess that these pictures are supposed to want you to apply with them. Gosh. Okay. We have attached examples. Okay. Also, what's really sketchy here is there's no private patrol operator number or no security agency number. There's no phone number, which is fine, but there's no email other than this one right here, celebprotection@yahoo.com. A lot of these security companies, where you're able to verify what company they are. They'll have the name of their website right here. I can't remember what this is called. Maybe you guys can help me out. But celebprotection@yahoo.com. I tried Googling this email and it comes back to nothing. And guys, this is the thing. Also, they're not requiring, just like Max Martinez mentioned in the email, they're not requiring you have a guard card or firearm permit. There's no security agency number as well. Those are some warning signs. If you're able to pay somebody up to $1,200 cash per day and make $2,400, and pay your guards, your babysitters or your house sitters $2,400 a day, that means that you're probably getting double that amount or significantly over that amount. Why is it that you're able to pay your employees this much, but you can't afford a legitimate recruitment ad? I mean, there's no salary range, like a professional salary range. There's no job description. There's no job duties. There's no job requirements. There's no address of the security company. This is not a professional recruitment ad. And you would think if you're making all this money a day or even a year that you have the money to pay somebody to make these ads appear a lot better. I've seen ads at the police academy that were from private security companies that don't pay this much, probably 99% less, that have good looking ads. This whole thing just spells cringy. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this security company. Do you have more information? Have you ever applied to this security company? And also, do you have any suggestions or comments, critiques? Looking forward to dialogue, you guys. Take care.